Welcome back, my friends. I am Brian, and you are Chords and Notes Nation. Thank you so much for joining me, wherever you are, whenever you are. We have another Versus reaction today. Pretty excited about this one because I get to feature Franz Rhythm again against a band I haven't heard of, Old 60. They're from the United States. Franz Rhythm, of course, is from the Philippines. They are covering a very famous Pink Floyd song, Wish You Were Here. So, once again, what we do with these Versus reactions, these are just friendly competitions. I choose two groups, two artists. I decide to pit them against one another, and we listen very equally to each one. And with an open mind, we sort of think about what we liked, what we didn't like, and then at the end, we just choose which version we liked better. I will choose, and then you guys will choose. Drop your comments below, and then there will be a poll posted after the video is published so you can actually vote. I encourage healthy, positive discussion. I know there are oftentimes groups of fans that are so passionate about the artists that they love that they don't even allow any other artists to have that space in their mind. Music is such a beautiful, wide open thing that is unique and ubiquitous to all of us. Seemingly a contradiction there, but not really, because each musician, each connoisseur of music has their own filters, has their own way of expression, has their own way of processing, their own way of connecting with music. And so that's what sort of makes it unique, but that's also what makes it ubiquitous because we can all share in it. So we're going to start with Franz Rhythm, and let's get started.
So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold steel rain? A smile from a veil. Do you think you can tell? Franz written channel.
Hi guys, we are the Franz Rhythm. Hope you like and enjoy our cover.
And please don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel and also follow our Facebook page to stay updated in our new videos. Thank you!
Okay, so they pronounced their last name Franz. I always say Franz. I don't know. I'm wrong. They're right, of course. Just such a really good, tight, accurate version to the original. The purist in me really enjoyed it. I think she did a really good job, Char did, with the vocals. To me, it sounded like she might have struggled a little bit in certain areas because there was just sort of this awkward feel. But there were other areas where I think that she really did a nice job. And it was a real treat to hear both her and Chen harmonize. But not only that, basically take the lead on this with the guitars and the vocals. And I mean, I believe it was billed as a female cover. Yeah. And I was thinking about that as I'm listening to it, and I'm like, man, it would be really nice to have Dodds and Dad kind of get in there with some of the harmonizing as well, and just have just more of this chorus effect. But with a little more depth, right? Vocally. But they did this the way that they wanted to do it, and it was really nice. It left me with a nice, peaceful feeling. So, very cool. All right, we are going to move on to the next one. Okay, this is Old 60. They are a Kentucky-based band, blending country, southern rock, folk, and grunge. Interesting. Known for their raw sound and emotional depth. They gained recognition with hits like Smokin' Lightning and deliver powerful, high-energy live performances. Okay, so let's check these guys out. They are at first on this channel. Some steel guitar there, slide guitar.
So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a corpse to red, a smile from a veil? Do you think you can tell? Did they get you to trade your heroes for gold, hot ashes for trees,
the Fish Tank Sessions. I'll have to check out that YouTube channel. Okay, well, that was a very interesting version of the song. It structurally was the same. There were obviously some added nuances. You had the steel slide guitar, which gave it sort of a haunting, ghostly feel in the background there. And the male vocalists, both of them, there was more harmonization throughout the song than there was with the Franz rhythm version. And then, of course, the guitar soloing. First of all, this was more of an extended version, and in all of the soloing, it was whoever he is. It was pretty much his voice. It wasn't. He wasn't mimicking David Gilmour, which, I mean, who can, right? But so there were, there were some individual stamps on this version, and then of course having that sort of southern drawl singing on top of it as well. They really, it's, how do I want to put it? I used to cook professionally for like a couple of decades. So it's easier for me to use the analogy of cooking. When you go to a restaurant and you order a dish that you're familiar with and you expect it to come out the way that you were used to. And that's kind of what the Franz rhythm performance was like. The dish came out, this is what I wanted, this is what I expected. It tasted just about as good as I tasted it the first time. Old 60 comes out with a little bit of a different flavor on it. And it was interesting, but it was like, there's still enough of that original taste to it, but there's a little something extra here, and I'm not quite sure how I feel about it. I could come back for more and try this again, or I could be okay with just going with the original. You know what I mean? So sometimes these covers are so equally well done that you can get a little indecisive and maybe even pick it in this way, where if I just want to hear the song the way that I want to hear it, I would go with Franz rhythm. But if I wanted to get am I in just a little bit different mood, then I would go with Old 60. You know what I mean? It's going to be hard for me to pick one on this. Probably Franz rhythm, just because I like the original the way it is, but I really liked Old 60s version as well. I thought it was a interesting twist on the song, but it was not. There was not much difference. Just a few, tweaks here or there to give it their own signature. So very cool. Very cool. I liked it. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. So comments and the poll. Don't forget. That's all I have. Thank you guys so much. God bless you. Jesus loves you. I will talk to you in the next video.